What's cracking with y'all YouTube? It's your man King Howie. And right now, everything is in an uproar this morning, boy. After the comments from Dallas quarterback Dakota Prescott. Um, Jerry Jones did a recent interview stating that his players are going to respect the flag and his players are going to have their toe on the line. And I just want to start off by saying, Colin Kaepernick, congratulations to you, man. This will be forever embedded in your legacy as an NFL player. And this is probably going to be one of the biggest controversial things that has ever shook up the NFL in NFL history. You know, when all this initially happened with Colin Kaepernick, it was a big decision that he decided to make, or a big play he decided to make that shocked, really shocked. I wouldn't say sports fans. Yeah, you could say shocked sports fans. It really did. It shocked sports fans. It shocked sports media globally. And at first, I kind of thought this was just going to kill over. I tried to make my own assessment to the situation as far as like, oh, he just doing this because Blaine Gabbert took his spot. Or he just doing this because maybe the organization don't believe in him no more, or he wants to get his way. But then, as you know, the more and more this whole thing went on and the narrative switched over with Donald Trump opening his mouth, speaking about the NFL, that's when it like took a turn for the worse. But the initial cause for his stance was against the inequalities of minorities and police brutality towards minorities. Now, let me say this. Police brutality has been happening to black people forever. That's what people are failing to realize. It's just now in today's age, it's being broadcasted a lot more. I grew up in LA in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? I'm an 80s baby. And it was all kind of police brutality going on that wasn't being televised. I mean, until the whole Rodney King thing happened. But what I'm really trying to say is, for police brutality and sports icons to be addressing it for years, Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, sports athletes have always addressed police brutality. It's just that when it's different from going to being interviewed and talking about police brutality on somebody else's platform, because that's how it used to be done. They would go on these talk shows and they would talk about the police brutality on talk shows. You know, you never really seen Jim Brown doing it on an NFL platform. You really didn't see, players coming out after a game and then that's the first thing that they addressing. Colin Kaepernick was doing that. He was using the NFL platform to talk about police brutality and inequality of the minorities, which I thought was wrong. You can't do that at your job, man. That's the only problem I had with the whole situation with Colin Kaepernick, is that he's doing it on company time. Like, bro, that's not the time and place for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when NBA players did it, what happened to I think old boy playing the big three, I forget his name, um, but he got his ass kicked out of the league because the NBA already has it in their union documents saying you can't do that. You don't see NBA players raising a fist on the sideline, taking the knee on the bench by the bench. They not doing that kind of shit. The NFL don't have no policy on that. That's why they trying to create one now. But what I was going back with protests and sports, um, going back when Muhammad Ali and Jim Brown, when they was doing it, it is a crying shame. Crying shame for this to be going on this long. It is a crying shame. The police departments all across America, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all should be embarrassed for not doing y'all job right. You guys are being televised on TV every damn day, shooting somebody. That is embarrassing. If I was a police officer and something like that happened in my department and they showing it all on the news, I would be embarrassed to be a police officer. For real. I've been profiled before. If you ain't been profiled in LA, man, you must be lucky as hell, man. You must be lucky as hell. But I would be embarrassed as a police officer to see one of my fellow police officers shooting somebody unarmed. Like, damn, we can't do our job right? We can't do our job right. We gotta go out here and shoot unarmed motherfuckers. That's what we doing? That's in the job description? Whatever happened to serve and protect? Y'all already going against y'all code of conduct. But let's go into what's driving everybody crazy this morning. After Jerry Jones made his statements on his team will toe the line, actually today the NFL has silenced Jerry Jones to even talk about the anthem and protest. That news just dropped, I think maybe 15 minutes ago. So Jerry Jones, he can't talk about the anthem no more. But after he made his comments that his team will toe the line, after last year when he took a knee in the middle of a game, before the anthem was sung, I guess to protest against Donald Trump in unison with his team. Oh, I'm with my players. I mean, shout out to Jerry Jones. He cares about his players. I will tell you that. He cares about his players, but, that's Jerry's team. The Cowboys are like the biggest franchise in sports. So, of course, that's Jerry Jones. But his comments put his quarterback in a predicament where now every time he's in a press conference after Jerry Jones has made his statements, which Jerry Jones shouldn't have made any statements at all, Jerry Jones supports Trump. We all know that. But you can't be saying stuff like that that's going to put your team in jeopardy, because now they're going to start asking Ezekiel Elliott. They're going to start asking Sean Lee. They're going to start asking all these other players questions about the anthem and where their stance is on it. So, as of right now, with what Jerry Jones just did to his team, I think he put his team in a predicament now. How focused will they be when they come out there and play football, knowing that this anthem thing is going on for 2 years now? Going on for 2 years now. And it, like I said in the last video, it put Cam Newton in a bad spot, where he had to go on another platform to address it. He didn't address it on the NFL platform. And I think that's where Cam Newton got a little like, oh, y'all asking me questions about the anthem? This ain't the time and place for this. I just got done playing the game. You know what I mean? Like, that's, you you just got done playing a game where you got your mind is, your wheels are turning. Like, you got to be focused, and then all of a sudden, hey, what about the anthem protest? Colin Kaepernick, you like, whoa, hold on, I'm still trying to get Spider 2Y Banana out of my head. I'm still thinking about plays that I missed. Receivers that was open I could have threw the ball to. You know, you think you're going to get asked questions about the game. He just got done having practice. He trying to get ready for the season. And they, boom, hit him with this, and then he has to answer, like, no, I'm going to be out there standing for the flag. Why? Because the guy that's putting money in his pocket has told him to. And this is another thing. You know, all of these black people on social media, oh, you a coon, you a coon, you a coon, this, that, coon, he's a coon, he's a coon. If you was getting paid millions of dollars, what would you do? And let's take it even further. Some of these players on these teams have had family members, fathers that fought in the military. You don't think that's gonna affect them too? You don't think they gonna want to stand up for the flag to represent their family members that they lost in the war? It's a very touchy subject. The way this whole narrative has changed from it being police brutality to now the anthem, the flag. I mean, we need to be focused on other things besides protesting the NFL. I'm running across homies. I ain't watching NFL this year. I'm boycotting. Fine, boycott it. Do whatever. You free to do whatever you want to do, but you need to understand why you doing why you doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch the NFL. Why? Because I want to watch football. I like football. That's my reasons for watching the NFL. I'm not even thinking about the anthem and shit like that when a football game come on. I'm thinking about how we gonna win this damn game. Who's gonna show up today? I'm ready for the anthem to get the fuck up out of here to get to the game. I'm not worried about no damn anthem. And protesting. When I see a dude raising his fist and got his knee on kneeling, that let me know right there he ain't focused on the damn game. You got all these athletes coming out. Michael Bennett, who else? Richard Sherman, and look at the Seattle Seahawks. They all these Malcolm Jenkins. Oh, we need to meet with the owners and they need to set up a fund to give back to the community. And why can't y'all come together? Y'all, it look like y'all on your own separate thing. I mean, y'all probably go to these parties and meet up and shit like that. Or these little events, these woke events that's going on all across America. No disrespect to y'all, but I don't see y'all changing shit. Now we have another distraction leading into the season with some more drama. I thought the Belichick and Brady bullshit was the cake, but now we back to this, taking another step back, where these reporters are going to try to keep stirring. And when they get these microphones in their face, what will these black players say? What will these white players say? You seen how I felt about the Aaron Rodgers, let's lock arms. Let's lock arms. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. This shit is just so corny. So fucking corny. Only black people know how it feels to be black in America. To each his own, man. Like I said, it's going to be black people that's going to be standing for the flag, to respect their fallen brothers and sisters who served, mothers and fathers who served. But this whole narrative that keep flip-flopping, police brutality, military flag, anthem. Like, I'm tired of it, man. Can we just get back to our beloved sport of football? This shit is just ridiculous. I mean, I get it. It spins the media cycle. You know, it's news. You know what I'm saying? Um, who knows how much money is being generated behind this nonsense? But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. That's my whole take on the whole thing. You know what I mean? I just think this sucks for uh, Dak Prescott, Dakota. I think it sucks for you, bruh, because now you caught in between Jerry Jones and the media. And I think the media is really trying to see if one of these players is going to stand against Jerry Jones, because you heard what Stephen Jones said, his son. If they kneel for the anthem, get the hell up out of here. I think one player did kneel for them, and he ain't even on the team no more. They got rid of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, man, these dudes are millionaires. Some are, some not. But, you know, they got families to feed. So, y'all really need to think about the actions y'all gonna take, man. Look at Colin Kaepernick. He know his career is jeopardized. He know he ain't ever stepping on another NFL field. Ain't no team gonna wanna fuck with him. Same thing with the safety over there, corner Reed. He done. Ain't no team finna be messing around with that. At the bottom line, it's all about the dollars and the cents, man. Dakota Prescott kneeled at this game. He took a knee there, but that's because the man that's putting money in his pocket said so. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man, about this whole bullshit protest anthem shit. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we could get back to football. We pretty much will, because that's what happened in the playoffs. Everybody stopped talking about the damn anthem. You know, shit got real. So, you know, it's always this bullshit stuff that happened at the beginning of the season that, you know, the NFL want to generate leading up to the season to get everybody hyped. We get it. So, you see me in my USC shit, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I took the baby out on a little shopping spree. Got her school shit out the way, and I had to go get my USC shit. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to fight on. Hopefully we can find a fucking quarterback for USC. But until then, man, in the meantime, in between time, man, always keep it SC.